crop's been growing pretty good lately.
But even the hard days get easier than the one before.
Are you certain I'm the man for the job, sir?
Testing 1 2 3.
Testing 1 2 3.
Okay.
1 2 3.
Okay. So I'm currently playing on a PlayStation. Didn't know that could talk on the using the microphone. So let's see how it goes, huh? Alright. So I don't remember what I was doing. I had a little time on my hands. Let's see. What else do I gotta do? Kind of roughly divided the map into north and south. I feel that I've mostly finished all the northern areas. This is the last one I was at. Let's see what's up. So I played Fallout 3 2008, 2009, 2010, somewhere around then. I can't remember exactly when. But it was a good time. I pretty much beat it except for kind of tired of collecting stuff. I pretty much beat it except for some downloadable content. And I bought this game because it came out shortly after I got out of the military. And I just never played it. It's never, it was hard to play a game and then have a child, because it's not the kind of game I would want to play with my child around, which is why I wasn't playing. Look at this thing. That is cool. That means this thing was freshly in the water. Is there more stuff in the water? Can't see. No, I didn't mean to drink it. No, I didn't mean to drink it again. How do I jump? How do I jump? I always forget the controls. I can't help it, man. Like, I'm a Mario player. One of the first games I ever played was Mario. So, like, I like to jump. I left the battle armor, power armor, because I'm running out of fusion cores. And I don't want to waste any more because I'm sure there's some layers I'm going to have to run through. So I generally just take everything because in this particular game, it wasn't such an important thing in Fallout 3, but there's crafting in this game. So a lot of these things they take a lot of obscure parts, and I'm just trying to build up like all the gun modifications and all this stuff. It all takes parts. Like, what is this? Large baby bottle. Something I'm looking for. Is there a way to see what it is that I'm looking for? What kind of... Let's see. Large baby bottle. It's got rubber in it. So, you know, and rubber is important for crafting, apparently.
Don't think I
no,
can pick
not
this.
that good at lock picking. I am a novice. I'm not the skill to pick an expert lock. The engine is roughly the same as it was in Fallout 3. Agreement with witchcraft. Which means there's no additional agility in the engine to shoot.
Jeffries, Lee got the recorder working. So this the sort of detail you had in mind when you signed up for the Gunners? Hauling luggage from Lynn Woods for some robot butler? What was his name? Wellerton? Wellingham?
Not now, Private. Where's Connors? He's not at his post.
Oh, sorry, sir. The lieutenant said he found some tracks. Wanted to check them out. Private Martin.
Tracks? What track? What the hell is that?
Oh my... Connors! Where's the rest of him?
Jesus. Found us. Sergeant Lee, grab the case. Do not let that thing out of your sight. Everyone inside the museum, now!
Major! Major, what found us?
Hello? Hello? Testing. Okay, just making sure the microphone is still on. Game of Witchcraft. I like this thing. It reminds me of the fireballs from Fire Flowers in Mario. and also the Hellfire ability from a Warlock from World of Warcraft. Those two things. Mainly because it, it's Fireball, it does damage. And if you're wondering why I don't get set on fire, there is a modification. Let's see. I believe it's the Incinerator Shield, which prevents me from being set on fire. So if you're wondering why it's so unrealistic that my character's not getting set on fire, it's because of the mod, the Incinerator Shield. And I know it's a little unrealistic, but it is unrealistic. It's fun. I can't get the taste out of those mashed potatoes out of my mouth. First beef fat and then coconut. It's nice to have a game where I can have a companion with me. I usually do dog meat, just because the dogs, I'm used to having a dog around. Honestly, man, I'm kind of burnt out on the game already. So I'm probably... Oh yeah, let me go in here and clean out this witch hive.
Chained up on the other side.
Funny. They're gonna have me burn witches.
Sir, if I may, I don't think it's entirely safe.
Yeah, no doubt. Let's do a quick save.
Yeah.
I can unlock a novice lock. That's plenty enough. Far more important things than learning about lockpicking, though. Like staying alive and killing the enemy. So I can always either come back for the lock or, not ever kick. Wonder if that did anything. I wondered what it is, like a death claw or something. Sorry you've been missing me talking. I don't have a headset. I'm sure it was probably very peaceful for you though, so not having to hear my voice. But unfortunately, I'm talking for my own sake. I am fucking alone. If only I had a robot companion. Then, at least I could talk to him. But instead, I have you, the Void. Yeah, I'm just taking everything. I don't know if I can use the bones, but I don't really like leaving the bones behind. Like, there's no good reason to just leave these bones. I'm gonna probably find like a hole to put them in or something. Once I collect them all together.
Something about this place looks a tad unsafe.
So if you're wondering why I've been collecting the bones, it's because I'm gonna do what I can to bury these guys. Can't dig into the earth or anything. but I might go find a place to put them so they're not all scattered about. Yeah, I've games like this, especially. It's like I don't mind killing the enemy because they're just such shitheads. They're just such fucked up people. Like the super mutants are basically orcs, and all the meat sacks and all the bullshit they have and what they do with all the corpses pisses me off. Same thing with the raiders. You know, you surprising me like that is a good way to get a fireball in the face. So. I should probably get a headset, but it was enough just getting this thing. I hadn't played Fallout with a controller. PlayStation did a good job with their controller for sure. It's exceptional. The feeling of it is perfect. Fallout 4 is pretty good. They have a lot of good additions. It's still kind of close to all the other games. But that's the thing about Bethesda. Bethesda has pretty much one engine and a bunch of different universes that they allow us to traipse around in. And they are making improvements on their engines. For example, Starfield, boost pack was amazing. This crafting system is pretty good. Now, if I had to have one engine that I would request that they would look at for the combat, especially the melee combat, because honestly I prefer melee combat to ranged combat, but you know, you can't always run in someone's face, so it's necessary to be able to shoot a gun, have some kind of ranged weapon, because otherwise it's just like, what are you going to do if they're up in a tree or something? If they're in somewhere that I can't reach them, what am I going to do? Again, my teacher always complained, all my English teachers always complained about me using the wrong tense. I like saying, or the person, wrong person. A lot of times I'll say you because I guess that's how I was talked to a lot. So I'm trying to say I instead of you. Anyway, you know, I get in these situations where I can't hit the things with a melee weapon. So what alternative is there? I need to have a gun. Like, I'm not going to be a purist and die. I'm going to carry a gun.
There we go.
Grognak the Barbarian. You've collected an issue of Grognak the Barbarian. Critical hits with unarmed and melee attacks permanently do +5 damage. Grognak the Barbarian. What sorcery is this? Conan the Barbarian and Beastmaster were two of my favorite characters.
Mr. John, glad to see you still fancy intellectual pursuits.
Deathclaw. I probably should have brought the big stuff. Yep. Fucking Deathclaw. Excuse my language. I'll eventually get better at it, hopefully. So, let's see. Lightweight reinforced combat armor is not good enough against a humanoid dinosaur. The thing is like getting hit with a fucking 50 cal or something. Imagine, you know, like it's just a beast. Literally. It's a literal beast. It's a literal beast. It's a monster. A literal monster. A Deathclaw is a literal monster. So, there's no exaggeration in these words. Deathclaws are literally the big bad.
Got it.
Mamba Jamba in charge. So I used to listen to the music on this game series, the like, chopping the meat and all that shit. And, you know, as a college student, I was a college student when Fallout 3 came out. And that was before I ever loved a woman. Now I have a hard time listening to it.
Something about this place looks a tad
Because it's just kind of vulgar. I can't... Oh, shoot. Almost fireballed me, buddy. Just have a hard time hearing shit said about women like that, because I can't help but think about the woman I loved. It's just kind of fucked up. It's pissing me off. Same thing with pornography. I know it's wrong to look at pornography and stuff, but honestly, having been introduced to it in like first grade, it was a part of my life for a long time, and it wasn't until I met a woman I loved that I just became intensely repulsed by it. Which I think must be a normal thing. I think the day a man falls in love with a woman must be the day that his whole world changes. If you are a man, have been a degenerate like me, and have fallen in love with a woman, feel free to tell me if your experiences mirror mine. That's maturing, right? Is gaining experiences that change our outlook on the world. I didn't mean to drink it. Why is that even an option? Why is it just so easy to drink? I was playing The Forest earlier, and it wasn't letting me drink. I know it's a different developer, but still, just like, we're talking logic in video games. It wouldn't let me drink out of a literal stream, a literal waterfall with clear water, or even a lake. Whereas this fellow goes into the bottom of a witchcraft museum, looks at irradiated water that probably has fucking bones and stuff in it. Again, excuse my language, I'll get better. And he's just like, yeah, I'll take a sip of that. And he's not even a mute. He had a nap, and it was 200 years later. I can't imagine that shit. So if you're only looking at this playthrough, what happened in the beginning is the main character. Now I get to decide whether I'm going to spoil events from the other game. Because there's certain things from Fallout 3, particularly that I don't know if I want to spoil it.
Surely you meant to leave that rubbish where you found it.
Because if you've never played Fallout 3, there's no way for you to notice. So it's difficult. Like, do I tell you and say, ooh, this is interesting, and potentially spoil what might be the plot? Because, again, I haven't finished this game. And I don't look at I don't look at videos of games, so I do not know what's going to happen in this game. It's the first time I've ever gotten past Sanctuary, or past, I never even went into Concord in the last playthrough, so I had actually bought this game on Xbox, and with this one's on like the PlayStation Network, so I didn't have to buy it. But there is something super interesting about Sanctuary.
How disgusting.
And if you want to go look for yourself, go ahead. But I have my theories, my hypotheses, because I've already played this game. There's just some weirdness, just a little weirdness, some interesting things I'd love to talk about. Got anyone to talk about it though, so I'm just talking to nothing. But I'm hoping to learn how to do some video editing. I'm gonna edit the videos and cut it down to something more interesting. I've got hours of playthrough of a lot of different games, so it shouldn't be too bad. I'm probably going to take a college class on video editing or something. Something to make it easy enough to be bearable for me to do. I know I take everything. I don't know what to do with all this stuff, because in Fallout 3, I was immediately put in front of Megaton, which was the city. In this situation, there's no, what am I going to do? How am I going to survive this without power? Let me see. What can I do? Alright, I can drop through there, that's what I was thinking. And then I can run away, I guess. Let me do a little rehearsal. Okay, so I'm gonna go pew 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 pew, or foosh 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 foosh, or foom 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 foom, whatever fucking onomatopoeia you want to use. Again, I'm sorry for cursing. Drop down there, run over here. I'm gonna get right here. Hopefully Codsworth. Well, Codsworth is just gonna die, but fortunately they're immortal. And they just come back to life. Kind of like the NPCs in Starfield. So he's going to come over here. I'm going to try to get here as quickly as possible. And I'm going to go boom, 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 boom with these balls of fire. And then I'm going to run. Let's see, where should I go? Okay, then we can do an endless loop. Cool. And I can kite him through here. That's simple enough. Anywhere else, and I'm going to get trapped. I don't particularly have a gun that's strong enough to take this guy down the way I want to take him down. So, let's see. This one does 81 damage. 150. I got a missile launcher. When did I get a missile launcher? I think I'm going to just use the missile launcher. We're going to favorite it. Put it in the explosives leg of the cross. See, I don't know. This one, I like to keep things organized. This is the consumable branch. This is the melee branch. Of course, I only need the one. Of course, I still don't have a sword that is... I mean, if I'm running around in a suit of power armor, I don't want a rapier. Okay? He's got a power arm. He can lift all kind of crazy stuff. This is the explosives. I was using grenades and Molotovs right here. But these are better. And this is my traditional projectile weapon called leg. Anyway, let's do this. Not leg, branch maybe. Where you at, fella? Okay, Codsworth is holding up a little better than I thought. That didn't work out. I'm going to go straight with the missile launcher next time. I was not expecting Codsworth to do what he did, which, good job, Codsworth. But at the same time, having done that, it kind of messed up the plan because I was expecting to kite him. So let's see how. I can't remember how to command this fella. Switching between games, I always have a hard time remembering how to do things.
Hey.
Command.
Can I be of service?
Yes, sir, you can be of service. I'm going to put you right here.
Presently, sir.
Because I don't want you to stop him from coming down here.
Hey.
Here. Better yet,
Move
come
here.
right here. You can take him out as soon as he comes down the stairs. But until that moment, I don't want you to hold him up. All right. Let's trigger the encounter. No, there we go. What? That didn't go as planned. Codsworth, man, you didn't follow the plan. It's making it real hard for me here. Guess he can't get through the door. Oh, he just dodged a missile. That was impressive, actually. Peekaboo. Oh, no. So that was another part of the problem, is he couldn't get through the door. But thankfully, just do this. This is an awful angle, because he could really just swipe me if he wanted to. This is among the worst angles I've ever had to do this with. Oh no. Dang it. It would be short work with power on, but I mean, I don't think the enemies are hard enough for me to want to use power armor right now. It's fast too. Give me the willies. Oh, did I break both of my arms from too close of an impact? There's not like a shield or an... Oh, arms are healed. Yay, Constitution. See, that's what I'm worried about, is if I wait too long, he's just going to come and... See, that sucker just dodged a missile. That was super impressive. I'm very impressed with AI in these modern games. I feel pretty cheap to be doing it this way. But, I don't know, man. Yeah, I mean, I guess that would be a better system. A better dodging system. Yep, nope. Cat came, sat on my lap, confused me. It's not her fault. It's not your fault, Pink, but quit it. Cat likes to come sit on my stomach and just headbutt my controller. Close one. Complete. Deathclaw dead. I wonder why they made him British. I wonder if it's just to be like Alfred, Batman. That's pretty cool. I get that. I would definitely take a robot butler if I could. Not even a butler, man. I would be fine with a tutor. But then again, you know, that'd be cool too. I don't know that it would really be taking advantage of someone to have them as a butler if they were a robot person. You know, because I don't know how to feel about that. I guess if they were fully AI. What sorcery is this? I would like to be able to cut down these nooses and things. I don't like to leave effigies and nooses up. Guess that's it. Pretty easy dungeon.
this one. No wonder they wouldn't tell us what was in that case. If I'd known, I would have personally told the gunner bosses and that glorified liquor cabinet in Wellingham to take those Diamond City caps and stuff them. I guess we know why that Deathclaw tracked us all the way from Linwoods now. We stole her damn kids. Christ. Maybe if we just return the eggs. Oh, hey, Mama. You looking for this?
Damn, I wouldn't have killed her if I knew that's what she was all about. I guess I'm gonna return the egg to its nest. I guess I'm gonna return the egg to its nest. I mean, worst case scenario, what is it? More experience later if it comes and kills me? Worst case scenario, on the other way, it's used to kill other people. I guess I could just crack the egg. I don't know. Wonder what'll happen if I bring it back. So that's my immediate option. Choice. It's kind of an interesting quest line. Alright, we're going back to the insane asylum. Oh, and in case you're wondering, in one of the previous streams, I stacked bodies of raiders on a bonfire. And this was my logic behind that, in case you were wondering. My logic was, in later versions of this game, possibly, and other games like it, I think it's likely that bodies will begin to decay and cause environmental damage and fires. Like, that's why we cremate bodies as a society, because it's, it keeps people from getting sick. So I was just kind of seeing if the bodies would catch on fire. For later. Okay. Museum of Witchcraft. Today's attractions. Witchcraft Walk. Take a stroll through the history of witchcraft, if you dare. Painstakingly recreated scenes from witchcraft's most harrowing moments. Tours every half hour. Terror provided at no additional charge. Relic collection. Can't tell a cauldron from a grimoire? Gaze long upon our extensive relic collection. Replica items available for purchase in the gift shop. Membership booth. Brave enough for a repeat visit? Members receive discounted entrance fees and more. Sign up today. So, my voice is kind of not great for public speaking. I haven't had a lot of opportunity to practice, but since I've started this stream, I don't know if you've seen me at the very beginning of it. It was one of my original reasons to even start this stream, was to practice my speaking ability, because following TBI, a lot of my words were slowed not slowed, slurred. And, anyway, it's helped me tremendously between talking randomly to the void while I stare at the abyss, and reading public domain books. Let's see, I started out with Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, which was a good experience. Now I'm reading Leo Tolstoy's War and Peace, though it's kind of, I don't know. I'm going to eventually have to reread these books because honestly, I don't remember the majority of the things I say when I read them. Just the repetitions of reading is kind of enough for now. What am I going on? Set a custom. Oh, what? Salem. 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 So, oh, is that a person? No, it's a headlight. Well, where are they? I hear them.
It's gonna take a lot more than some big fish to scare me. I'm running out of ammo anytime soon, Krabby.
Fire lurks.
Scare me.
It'd be nice if I could slow him down somehow as I crawfish back.
I ain't running out of ammo anytime soon, Krabby. Take that. It's gonna take a lot more than some big fish to scare me.
Where are you at, though? I mean,
Take that.
where are you? It's over. We're done. The fight is over. Where are you located?
It's gonna take a lot more than some big fish to scare me.
Jangles the Moon Monkey. I'm finding a lot of these.
You picked the wrong day to tick me off. Woo! Gotcha. You picked the wrong day to tick me off. I ain't running out of ammo anytime soon, Krabby. Woo! Gotcha, didn't I? You picked the wrong day to tick me off. I ain't running out of ammo anytime soon, Krabby.
I hear you, but I don't see you.
Some big fish to scare me. You picked the wrong day to tick me off. I ain't running out of ammo anytime soon, Krabby.
But you're not. There's no more of them. They're dead.
You picked the wrong day to tick me off. I ain't running out of ammo anytime soon, Krabby. You picked the wrong day to tick me off. Woo!
I didn't mean to sit.
Didn't I?
Sorry about that, skeleton. Let's see if I can.
It's gonna take a lot more than some big fish to scare me.
Can I pick your body up with the force like usual? No. Can't pick up bones.
You picked the wrong day to tick me off.
Pretty sure I can pick this up. Forced to pick that up. Can't pick up the body.
Woo! Gotcha, didn't I? It's gonna take a lot more than some big fish to scare me.
Where? Oh, up here in the scout thing. It's good to have Codsworth when I'm shooting that Hellfire napalm ball thing because he's made of metal, so I don't feel bad when he gets caught in the fire like when dog meat does. That's kind of why I switched to Codsworth. But I also like to level up all of the relationships. Rather, let me say it in RP terms. I like to develop relationships with all of the people who can travel with me so that at any given time, everyone is chill.
You picked the wrong day to tick me off. Take that. Woo!
This is still a pretty old game. I think it came out in 2018 or something.
It's gonna take a lot more than some big fish to scare me.
Yeah, well, where is that?
You picked the wrong day to tick me off. Woo! Gotcha, didn't I? Take that. Woo-hoo! Yeah! Take that. It's gonna take a lot more than some big fish to scare me. Woohoo! Yeah! Take that.
Are you certain I'm the man for the job, sir?
It's gonna take a lot more than some big fish to scare me.
Like what?
You picked the wrong day to tick me off.
Surely.
That's a nuke shooter.
Down.
It's gonna take a lot more than some big fish to scare me. Woo! Gotcha, didn't I? I ain't running out of ammo anytime soon, Krabby. I ain't running out of ammo anytime soon, Krabby. I ain't running out of ammo anytime soon, Krabby. You picked the wrong day to tick me off. It's gonna take a lot more than some big fish to scare me. you, didn't I? Are you crazy? Get out of the street before any more of them catch wind of you. Look, I'll open the gate, and you get in here quick. I'm gonna let you in the bunker. Don't make me regret this.
Should be able to open the door. That's why I closed it. I wanted to see if he'd be able to open the door. I mean, dog meat can open the doors.
Hey,
I'm
here.
all in. If only I could, sir. It's just a tad bit out of my reach.
Dog meat can open the doors, but then again, he can teleport. So, come on.
Hey, head over there.
Will do.
You know what? You just do that. Oh, it's a trapdoor, yay. Gotta love a good old basement hatch. So where are you? Are you in the basement? Probably about to go to bed.
Son, did someone drop you on your head?
disarray, I wouldn't know
Did you
where to
have to
begin
work
if I
to
had to
get
clean
this
up this
stupid?
mess.
I could have handled myself.
Oh, I saw how you handle yourself, froze on the spot like a deer in headlights. If it weren't for me, you would have been cut up like a paper doll. Luckily, I've got Reba here to help me crack those crabs wide open. Isn't that right, girl?
So, which version of reality is he listening to?
Who's Reba? Are you talking about your gun?
She's not just a gun. She's top of the line. Best gun in the Commonwealth. Made her with my own two hands. Ah, where are my manners? Introductions. Barney Rook, commander of the Salem Volunteer Militia, at your service. I'm also the quartermaster, sergeant-at-arms, and scribes for all official meetings. This here is Reba, but you two already met when she saved your life.
Is it just the two of you? Where's everyone else?
Wasn't always just two of us. Now, I'd love to sit here gabbing all day like a couple of housewives, but we've got some work to do. And by we, I most definitely mean you. Before you showed up, the Mirelurks had been mostly quiet, and those that were a problem were quickly dispatched by my turret defense system. Since things had been quiet lately, I took the turrets offline to conserve ammunition. Obviously, they need to be reactivated. And that's your mission, soldier. I'm going to continue to hold down the home front while you go reactivate the turrets.
Sounds good.
Of course it sounds good. I'm a tactical genius. Smartest man in town, as a matter of fact. The turrets should be easy enough to find. They're up high in strategic locations around town. just be careful. All your noise probably woke up more crabbies and other mirelurks. The town could be crawling with them by now.
Fire lurks. I guess I'm not gonna take any of your stuff. But do you have a workbench I can use? Workbench. Yeah.
Look at that.
I'm kind of limited by skill on what I can do with this. I don't know, it's either Rust or Enclave. Which one is better? I guess the Enclave, right? I don't have any affiliations with the political faction. But, I mean, it's, you know, black and red and white. That's my old school colors. My old college colors. It's just got a star. Reba 2. I think I'm not gonna need it, fella. I'm kind of bored with all the different stuff I can get. Great tortoise.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Gross. Insta-mash, man. I bet it tastes like that mashed potato stuff I just ate. Because in my past, I've had some pretty good experience with the mashed potatoes that come out of the little bags, the instant mashed potatoes. That was some nastiness. That was some extra grossness. But the dogs ate well. Maybe that's what it was for. Maybe it was so gross that it was intended to be fed to the dogs. To give the dogs a treat. Looky. Let's see how my sniper rifle does. No, not great. It's kind of sucks. Yeah, considering that this is a normal difficulty, these monsters aren't playing like it's normal difficulty. But it's possible that it's adaptive difficulty. There's a lot of games that play adaptive difficulty, which means that the better you do, the harder the enemies get, and the worse you do, the easier they get. And that's the only thing. I don't want adaptive difficulty. I want escalating difficulty. As in, I didn't ever want it to get easier, because sometimes, and not always, this isn't an always true thing, but I don't know what I was saying. Oh, I was supposed to do something here. I'm like starting to fall asleep, so. I might just do that instead. It's already 3 a.m. I don't really have anywhere to be tomorrow. Because of stuff. But, I'm gonna need to go to bed. If we shoot Myler Killcloth. This is a legendary one. Crab legs anyway. This is just a lot of information I don't want to read. It's basically I gotta do 5 of these. That'd be fine. Uh-oh, I forgot I wasn't in my power armor belt. Oh, me. What? Where is it? It's invisible. Now, is it invisible because it's a bug or because it's intended to be invisible? Alright, look, I'm going to bed. I'm falling asleep, and I need to brush my teeth to get the taste of those nasty mashed potatoes out of my mouth. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time.